It's one thing that doesn't come across in the highlights at both Fleetwood and Gateshead. We've had long spells of comfortable possession. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, I want more, and I want more control to that. But the most important thing is a will and an energy and ambition in the player. Because even if you get things wrong, if you've got that inside you, you tend to come out on top. So that's important to just always hold on to. Hard work and honesty, and respond to setback if they happen. That's it. But in terms of keeping the ball, passing the ball, yeah, just want more penetration and always want more. But I suppose you could probably speak to Jurgen Klopp. He's probably like searching for perfection every day. It's just how you are. So yeah.
You mentioned some of those key traits again in the answer to the question you've just given. Are you seeing those come across with the players? Is it sinking in with them?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just about standards, isn't it? And often in football, physically you don't change, do you, from Saturday? Just once you get to match fit and you're getting ready and a bit robust because you've played half a dozen of them, you know, once you're at that point, what changes Saturday to Saturday? Nothing really, other than your psychology of your mind. So we've got to hit consistent traits. You know, I often say, I look at other sports all the time. The boxers, you know, or cyclists, do they actually get better, or do they stay consistent? And then do you taper away? Are they getting better, or are you tapering away? And I call them unforced errors, and we have to reduce unforced errors, things we can control. If I'm throwing the ball to you, it gets to your foot. You know, if I'm passing my mate and he's left-footed, it is on his left foot, so he can play it. It's on his terms. So, you know, to try and reduce them, and you'd be surprised at like the outcomes of that.
11 signings in 18 days. I know you did the groundwork leading up to that period, but your own energy, how much does it take out of you when you're basically reshaping a squad?
Well, a lot. It's hard. You know, I read somewhere we must have unbelievable scouting. I thought, bloody hell, wish we had one. So it's been a lot, but it's worth it because it means so much to me to do well, and it means so much to get the players together to want to connect and achieve something. And like I keep saying, we can't pay for the answer, so we have to grow it, we have to find it, we have to do it differently. Football doesn't change. I'm not trying to reinvent the game. I often hear a lot of coaches, you know, you got to protect something, you got to gain something, and there's a bit in the middle. You know, you got to concentrate when it turns over. It doesn't really change. Obviously, the balls are different, the boots are lighter. You know, players like wearing more stuff on their hands, never mind the feet. But the actual game itself, you know, doesn't really change. So we've got to look at that and remember that when we're applying ourselves to our trade.
Just finally sitting here right now, having done all that work, how much of a sense of satisfaction and excitement is there from yourself?
I'm excited. I'm definitely not satisfied because we haven't even started yet. That's it, Andy. Sorry about that.
Thanks for your time, boss.